Hello, I'm Megan, and welcome back to the Midday Stretch and Reset. I will be taking you through some deep breathing and new stretches today. And I just want to say that I originally created this series for the busy veterinary professional, as I'm a licensed vet tech, and I know that working in a hospital can be very stressful and that we rarely take time for self-care and breaks. So if you're in any type of busy profession, whether that means you're standing on your feet all day or you're sitting at a desk all day hunched over a keyboard, this series is a simple reminder to take a short break focused on breathing, stretching, and resetting. So let's dive in. For today, I wanted to start with a different type of breathing. So I'm going to invite you to either sit or stand comfortably. You can close your eyes if you feel safe to do so. You can even dim the lights in your office. Just close the door, try to make it a little quiet and peaceful for yourself. And first, I just want to invite you to take some grounding deep breaths. So feel your feet on the ground, maybe roll your shoulders back and down. And going back to what we talked about with the snow globe, as you start to settle in and our goal is to reset, you might be coming in from an appointment or a phone call, and it might have riled you up and you're not feeling that great and your mind's going, lots of thoughts. And so our goal is some deep breathing, 30 seconds, maybe a minute, and you notice how we can calm the brain. Those thoughts can settle. We have a clearer picture. We can come to the appointment, the phone call, the situation calmly and with clearer thinking, so we can get to a solution, which can be really helpful. So if you ever feel really agitated, I recommend walking away for a minute, taking a few deep breaths, whatever type of deep breath helps you, until you can calm your nervous system down. So today we're going to do just that. We're going to take a few deep breaths together. So if you were here yesterday and you want to do some diaphragmatic breathing, you can put your hand on your belly and breathe into your belly. So to start, we'll do just that. So we're going to take our hands on our stomach and inhale, push the stomach into the hands. Good. Keep inhaling as you feel it come into your ribs. And then inhale a little bit more as you feel it come up into your chest and collarbone. Fill your whole body up with breath and hold it. And then exhale very slowly through the nose or mouth and let your shoulders drop away from your ears. Tilt your chin down gently. Good. We'll inhale and look up. Keep inhaling full, complete breath all the way up to the collarbone. And then slow exhale. Let the shoulders drop, tilt the chin. Nice. And then to add on, I want to give you a new type of breathing to try out. So this is called alternate nostril breathing. Give it a try if you want to. If you struggle with breathing through your nose, this might clear it up a little bit. With the breathing certification I went through, it talks about how we have a dominant nostril sometimes. So if you hold your finger on your nose and you breathe out, you'll notice that maybe more air comes out one side than the other. And so this can tap into our nervous system, our rest and digest. And so it's helpful to balance the body out and do some alternate nostril breathing. So if you want to give that a try, you can. Or you can sit comfortably and just keep doing some nice deep breathing. We're going to go for 2 minutes here, and then we're going to go into our stretching. So alternate nostril breathing, you're going to create a small bend in your first two fingers so that your ring finger and your thumb are up of your right hand. And then you're going to use those to plug a nostril. You're not pushing in real hard or anything, nice and gentle. So we're going to take the thumb and put it up against the right nostril, and we'll inhale through the left nostril. And then you'll plug the nose gently and hold your breath at the top of that inhale. And then we're going to open up the right nostril and exhale through the right nostril, kind of like making a triangle, exhaling here. Then we'll inhale through that right nostril, plug and hold, open the left, exhale slowly. Inhaling again through the left, plug and hold, open the right, exhale through the nose slowly. Wonderful. 2 more times. We're going to inhale through the right, plug and hold, open the left, and exhale slowly. 1 more time, just like that. Big inhale through the left, plug and hold, open the right, and exhale slowly. Let your hand go, and just take a normal few deep breaths here through your nose and out through the nose or mouth. Wonderful. Let's add some gentle neck rolls. We're going to tilt the chin down And then take a nice big inhale as you roll your head over to the left. Stay here, exhale. Good. Inhale as you roll on over to the right. Hold the breath at the top. Stay here, exhale. Feel that shoulder melt away a little bit more. Good. 2 more times. Big inhale as you roll over to the left. Stay here, exhale. Good. 1 more time, just like that. Big inhale as you roll to the left, to the right. Good. And stay there, exhale. Good. Inhale to center and roll your head up. Wonderful. I'm going to add on with that neck stretch. So for this next one, you can stay seated or stand up. And the way it looks is we're going to take an arm behind us. So let's take that right arm behind us. So the back of the arm, the back of the hand is against our low back. And we're going to gently bring it over and pull on that wrist with the left. So now we got a chicken arm going on. Chicken arm with the left arm. And so now we're going to tilt that ear down towards our left chicken arm. So now we're here. Looks like this from the front. Chicken arm out to the left. Head is falling down to the left. And you should feel a really nice sensation right here in the right side of your neck. Yesterday, we did something similar where we pulled on the head and we held the chair. This time, we're holding the arm behind us, pulling it gently, getting a little traction, and then letting that head fall down to the left. While you're here, just focus on your breathing. And you can play around with the chin tilt. So you can tilt your chin down. You can look straight ahead. And you can also tilt it up gently and just play around and see where you get the best sensation, the best feeling. And let's stay there for 2 more breaths. So 1 more big inhale here. Stay there, exhale. 1 more time. Inhale here. And exhale, let go of your hand. Bring your head back up. Good. Let's inhale those arms up and overhead. Exhale, big cactus arms, bring them down wide behind us into a W. Good. And then we're going to go to the other side. So now the left arm's going to come behind the back. And we're going to grab the left wrist with the right hand and pull it gently this way, creating our chicken wing with our right arm and gently putting that right ear down towards the right shoulder. Now you might notice with this chicken wing that your shoulder's up here. Try to take a breath and relax that shoulder down. So yes, you are here pulling this arm and it is active, but can we relax that shoulder? And tilt the head. Good. Stay there and breathe. Play around with that chin tilt. See what feels best. Eyes opened or closed and relax. One more nice big inhale. Let go of your hand as you exhale. Let your head come back up to center. Let's inhale those arms up. Cactus arms on the exhale. Wonderful. All right, moving into some finger stretches. So you might sit at the computer a lot. If you're a receptionist, you might be holding surgical tools, right? If you're a DBM or passing them off to the DBM, syringes, techs, and assistants. So let's stretch those fingers. So I'm going to take the hand palm up towards the ceiling. And with an inhale, we're going to gently put the thumb on the knuckle, between the knuckle right here, and then the other fingers grab that finger and pull it down. So big inhale, and we're going to pull it down. Exhale, let it go. Moving over to the next finger, big inhale, pull it back and down. And you'll see my thumb is here, supporting the back of that finger. Good. Exhale, let it go. Other side. Other side. Same. Next finger. Inhale here. I'm a yoga instructor and I'm very used to saying other side. It just was very habitual. Good. Big inhale. Exhale, let it go. Moving on to that pointer finger. And you see how my shoulder is up high? Let's let that tension go. Let the tension go. Big inhale here. Pull that pointer finger back. Exhale, let it go. All right. And then we're going for the thumb. So you're reaching under and for the thumb, and we're going to pull that thumb back and down gently with a big inhale here. Exhale, let it go. Good. Shake it out. And we're going to the other side. So say other hand comes up, palm faces the ceiling. We're going to grab that pinky, take a big inhale and pull it back and down. Exhale, let it go. moving to the ring finger. Big inhale, pull it back and down. Exhale, let it go. Moving to that middle finger. Inhale, pull it back and down. Exhale, let it go. 2 more. Inhale, pull that pointer finger back and down. Spread those fingers wide. Feel that stretch in your hand. Exhale, let it go. And then reach for the thumb. Big inhale, pull it back and down. Exhale, let it go. Interlace your fingers together and just do a few wrist circles, whatever feels good. Nice. All right, moving into upper back and chest a little bit. We're gonna take a spinal twist. So I do recommend being seated for this one. If you have things here, that's okay. They shouldn't be in your way. But if you can move them up and away, you can go for that too. So seated spinal twist, we have our feet planted on the ground, about hip width apart. We're gonna inhale, roll those shoulders back and down, and act like we have a string, pulling ourselves up for good posture towards the ceiling. And then we'll inhale the arms up. And as you exhale, your right hand is going to come to the outside of your left knee, and your left arm is going to go behind you. So behind you on the chair, and you're turning over that left shoulder. So it kind of looks like this. I'm still in the same position, just to kind of give you a view. And I'm looking over that left shoulder, getting a nice spinal twist. I'm actively pushing my right hand into my outside of my left knee to help me twist and look over that shoulder. Good. Stay here. Take a really nice big deep breath in. Stay here. Exhale. Let the shoulders drop away from your ears. One more time. Big inhale here. And exhale. Turn to face the camera. We'll go to the other side. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, the left hand comes to the outside of the right knee, and the right hand comes behind us. Can put it flat on the chair, and we're twisting, pushing that hand into the knee to get a twist here. Look over that right shoulder, let it drop down away from your ears. Take a big inhale. Stay there, exhale. Let's do that again. Big inhale here. Stay there, exhale. Last time, nice big inhale. And exhale, turn and face me. All right, moving into your legs and hips. This is a standing stretch. We're all going to stand on up. Doesn't matter where you are. If you need some help with balance, you can hold the back of your chair. You can also hold on to a wall at any time. So let's hold on to the back of the chair. We're going into a lunge. Your lunge might look like this. Boom, that might be it. Right now I have my right hip back. And what I want to do is pelvic tilt my hip forward and get this nice stretch in my hip flexor and the front of my quad. My pocket sticking out. Good. So you might not feel that, and that might mean you need to go deeper into it and get a deeper bend into that left knee, so you can step that foot further back, coming into a lunge here. And then you're actively trying to touch that back heel to the ground. It doesn't have to hit the ground. Probably won't. Mine's not. But that's creating this nice stretch in my hip flexors and my quad. Again, you can hold on to your chair for balance or the wall. And while you're here, if you want to add on, you can inhale that arm up, right arm, whatever leg's behind you, that arm's coming up towards the ceiling, getting a nice stretch. You can lean over gently, get a nice stretch into your intercostals, your obliques. Good, stay here, big inhale. Exhale, bring that back down, and then just step your back foot forward to meet your front foot. And we're gonna go to the other side. Good, so now that left leg will step back, maybe just a small step, tilt the pelvic forward. You get a nice stretch. If you wanna go deeper, you're gonna come into more of a high lunge. And you're still tilting that pelvic forward like so to get a nice stretch in that hip flexor and quad. Actively try to touch the floor with that heel. It's okay if it doesn't reach. Inhale that left arm up. Good. If you want to add a small side bend here, you can get a nice stretch into that hip flexor, your obliques, intercostals. Stay here. One more big inhale. Exhale, hands come down, and we're going to step it together. Nice work. All right, for your last stretch, you can do it standing or sitting. If you're standing up, it's going to look like this. Imagine this is your desk. You're going to put your hands on your desk, walk your feet back, keep your legs straight, and then just let your body fall forward. Let your head fall through the hole between your arms. This is going to get into your upper back, your chest. You might feel a stretch in your armpits. If you want, you might feel it in the back of your legs as well. If you want to take it out of your back and your legs, you could bend your knees. And that's going to take the stretch out of the legs and put it almost all into the upper back here and into the chest. So you have two options. You can focus on stretching your upper back and chest,
or you can straighten those legs, and you can also stretch the back of the legs. Totally up to you. If you're in your chair, if you're standing, stay there. If you're in your chair, very similar. You're just here, and then you're leaning forward. Knees are bent, feet are on the ground. You're just hanging out. Take a few more deep breaths wherever you are, whether you're standing or in your seat. Stay in your forward fold and breathe. Let's do one more big inhale. And then as you exhale, slowly roll up from that forward fold and give yourself a moment when you get to stand or sit. You might get a little dizzy because your head dropped below your heart. Good. And then that's it for today. We're going to take a few deep breaths and ground ourselves before you go back into the busy workday. So let's do 3 inhales together. We'll inhale the arms up. Exhale, big cactus arms here. Good. Inhale the arms up again. Exhale, nice wide cactus arms. I'm really pulling my arms back and down behind me. Trying to get a nice stretch in my chest, upper back, and shoulders. Good. One more time. Big inhale. Look up with those hands. Exhale. Bring those shoulders back and down. Wonderful.
All right, that's it for today's midday stretch and reset. If you enjoyed this, you may also enjoy something I do every month, which is I hold a 60-minute relaxation session where I guide you through some deep breathing and relaxing yin yoga right from your house. It's called Recharge for Change. It's donation-based to causes that help the world, so you can practice self-care and pay it forward. If you want to learn more, go check out the link below. See you next week.